We at Chipping Masters know that the most frustrating thing about golf is mastering the short game, especially when it comes to chipping. If you're looking for a golf training aid to improve your chipping game, forget the net. We have the only golf training aid you will ever need to improve your chipping game. The revolutionary new Flippin' Chip simulates real course conditions and dramatically increases your practice time in ways far beyond a net's limited design. Put an end to your chipping frustrations. Stay tuned to discover the benefits of owning your very own Flippin' Chip.
Hi, I'm Jack Bohop. I've been playing golf for 3 or 4 years now, and I haven't quite been able to maintain my range. I've been hitting a little too hard, and I haven't found that right device that'll be able to limit my stroke a little bit more and get a little more precise to the hole. But the Flippin' Chip gives me that preciseness I'm looking for, because when I hit the ball, it rolls into the hole rather than hitting it on the fly.
So for most people, the most frustrating thing about golfing is the short game, and that means either chipping or putting. And that's what makes the Flippin' Chip so great is that for years, it's always easy to practice your putting. You can do it indoors, in your office, in your backyard. It's easy to do. But no one has ever created a nice, easy means of practicing your chipping game until now.
My problem is I can't chip for nothing. And the Flippin' Chip is going to help me with that, and it's a great practice tool. I can just flip it out, set up my shot, and chip it to my target zone on the green. Or even in the park, I want to do a 100-yard shot with my 7-iron at a half swing. This enables me to hit my shot. I go out to the Flippin' Chip and see how close I was to my target. It's a really great tool.
The Flippin' Chip is a flying disc. It has no net. Simply throw it to your predetermined spot and start chipping. Less time walking to place and relocate your target over and over again gives you far more time to practice. It saves time and conserves energy. In short, the Flippin' Chip turns walking time into practice time.
That actually is not as portable as the Flippin' Chip is. In real-time golf, when you hit the green, you're going to go way over if your ball's still on the fly. So
you had the net, which I guess was okay for its time, but what did you have to do with the net? You pick up the net, you run 30 yards, 40 yards, whatever it's going to be, you set it down, you have to run back your 30 or 40 yards, then you chip to it. After you do that, what do you have to do? You got to do that all over again, which means you run it out another 50 yards, etc., etc. You get the idea. So given the choice between a net and the Flippin' Chip, I pick the Flippin' Chip every time.
I don't like the net just for the fact that you have to set it up, walk out there and find out where you want to put it on the fairway, or maybe the park where representation of the rough. Then you gotta walk back to the spot where your clubs are sitting and you gotta pitch it. It's not too fun because it's really hard to hit that net. You just want to get a proximity of where you want to hit the ball. You don't want to land it in the net every single time, because there's different debris on the fairway sometimes, or on the rough you're trying to hit out of. That is not always going to be a representation of the net. You want a proximity of where you want to hit the ball, and the Flippin' Chip does that for me.
The Flippin' Chip is double-sided, so it doesn't matter how it lands. And with its bright colors, it's always easy to see. It's a bright, neon color. You start chipping to it. It's that easy. So you throw it, you chip as many balls as you want to it, and when you're done, you walk up to it, throw it again, and chip to it, which means you spend all of your time actually chipping instead of walking, which of course is just terribly redundant and not very productive.
So you can place that Flippin' Chip onto the chipping green. You can hit towards it and see the ball roll, because the flatness of the Flippin' Chip won't disrupt the roll of the ball at all. You get a good idea where you're going to hit the ball.
The Flippin' Chip is flat, so you can see how the ball bounces and rolls, how it responds to the ground. You'll learn proper speed of stroke and loft, giving you superior ball control. Nets with the vertical design invite golfers to hit the target on the fly. That encourages bad habits. Using the same speed of stroke you learned from the net means your ball will most likely fly past the cup. And since the Flippin' Chip simulates the cup, you'll actually see how close the ball comes to the hole. The sturdy, nearly unbreakable disc is lightweight and easy to carry. That makes it ideal fun for all ages.
Also, I like to play in my backyard a lot, and the Flippin' Chip's kind of nice because I can just toss it to the other side of the yard and then chip into it.
So throw away those old chipping nets. Less time walking and more time chipping will make you a better golfer.